Uchuchuu! 僕はMyobitanです。よろしちゅー Got distracted. I started the music early. I haven't unmuted it for you. I haven't unmuted it yet, but damn! Right away? You didn't want to immediately be... Oh, Myobi, I missed you! Oh, Myobi, you sound different. Oh, Myobi, how are you doing? No! You just wanted to missile me! Cause you hate me! Hi. Uchuchuu. I haven't unmuted the music for you guys, but, which, to VOD watchers, again, I'm sorry, the music I'm listening to will not be saved on the VOD, you know, for copyright issues. Hello, I'm 50? Hello? Happy birthday? Uchuchuu! Thank you, Suka. Speaking of, I don't know if some of you have noticed, I sound a little different, maybe? Ideally, I don't sound that different, but I received a backup microphone from Sukra. It is different. I tried to mess with the filters so that it could still keep a certain level of quality, but hopefully it's not bad. I thought it sounded okay. But you'll have to let me know. But thank you so much. It's such a difference to, you know, have the confidence to know that static is not going to consume the stream. I was serious, but it's basically... I mean, also, Wolfie, you've been here so long, I think that you are trying to adjust. Predisposed to hearing differences. How I sit might cause problems. That's text. I don't want text. Whee! Okay. I'm mostly gonna doodle as I do on drawing streams. I don't tend to make anything very serious. Mostly because my serious drawing is done on my iPad. Check out this bug I found. An identified fucking creature! Best pro shop. Astrago! Let me do my proper Uchuchuu segment. Wolfie, Dog to Sukra, Astrago, Uchuchuu. Welcome! And any potential lurkers, welcome. You find every single Stardust I... What?! Okay. You're so mean to me for no reason. Let me unmute the music for you. Let me also double check that I actually have it set on shuffle. I do. Okay, let me unmute her. I gotta make sure I unmute the right one, otherwise we're in trouble. That's not too loud, is it? Me? No, never. The community tab is not loading for me, and therefore I cannot confirm the presence of any... That's okay! I don't want any lurkers to feel put on the spot. I have a thing, that can tell me, like, if you have an account, if you're viewing, but I don't keep it up, because I don't want people to feel pressured or like they're being watched when they just want to lurk. Because some people can only stay for a little while, so they don't want to say anything. Some people just don't want to be known, and that's so valid. Monster drinks? Oh, I can't do those. They'll kill me. How have you been? I got scared yesterday. For the people who saw, hold on, I'm figuring out what, Sven threw up, and it made me very nervous. Because it was the type of throw up, like, when he had problems, so I took the day to watch after him. And then I messaged saying that he hadn't thrown up again. And then an hour after that message at night, he threw up a little bit. But he's spunky. He ate his food. He took his IV very well. He drank. He went to the bathroom. So I think it might have just been some upset tummy. Because he's also been fine today. So I might have, like, you know, worried myself too much. But I'd much rather worry and be on top of it than not worry and not pay attention, you know? So I spent yesterday mostly watching Sven, and I think he thought something was wrong with me because I was looking after him more like a hawk. Yeah, he's doing better. He seems kind of restless, which is also, I think, because anything that's kind of different than usual behavior puts me on edge, just because after such a big scare, I worry a lot about my buddy. He's my guy. He's my baby boy. But he seems to be fine. Maybe a little cranky. I think also because the house got a bit rearranged, so he's like, I forgot to brush my hair. I'm just now noticing. Oh, I'm just not here today. He is my family, and I want him to do well. And I want to do whatever's in my power to make sure that he can be as happy and healthy as possible. My hair's gonna... Because I've just left it to air dry, which is already not good. I took a shower, and now it's gonna air dry. It's not gonna be... Ugh. My brain has just not been present lately. I don't know. I'm gonna try and keep things kind of Halloween themed for our doodles. Oops. Again, I just don't have the same stability with this tablet as I do with, like, my iPad. And I don't like Apple products, but that iPad has done a lot for me. I gotta figure out about getting AirPlay again, even though now it's a paid service. Brain sucks. Better brainless. Honestly, not to... I know I've been kind of glum lately, and I don't want to bring that energy to you guys, but I think, you know, because I was worried about Sven, I got particularly sad yesterday, and that turns on myself a lot, you know, of like, why can't I be better? You know? Why doesn't my brain work better? But I had my little cry. I still probably could cry a bit, but I had my cry. But mostly I wanted to say thank you to everybody, because there's, like, things that I'm sure I haven't even been properly looked at for yet, even though I've done so many tests over my time here on Earth. But there's a lot about my brain that don't work too good, you know? And I always imagine it has to be very difficult for people to deal with, because I hate dealing with it. I have to live with me all the time. But I get angry easily and flustered. I talk too much. I don't know when to shut up. I'm too loud. I get overwhelmed. I forget things constantly. I'm pessimistic. I'm too opinionated. You know, I'm a mess, and I don't get things done right or well or on time. But you guys choose to still be here and support me and be my friends and my stars, and that means a lot, you know? Because I know I'm a lot. I try not to be a lot, but It's just part of who I am. So thank you. I want, more so than anything, being sad and frustrated, I have to remember to be thankful. How you feel? You're safe here. Thank you. Getting sploot after chasing a toy at max cat speed for over an hour straight. Myobi's not loud enough. This makes you you. If people can't handle it, they got issues. I think most of those assessments are not very fair to yourself. Thank you. I don't know. I've lived with me the longest. There's lots of things I wish I could change, and... Wow, whose ad is this? What happened to my ad blocker? No free advertising. I mean, I don't know. I know there's lots of things I wish I could change about myself. And there's a lot of things that, you know, you can put in the work, but there's also things kind of inherent to you can't change. And I don't know. I want to be thankful. So thank you. They're trying to tell me about investment technology. I have saved you all from this wretched fate. Go away! Oh my goodness. You're here because you being the way. Thank you. That does make me very happy. I don't always understand why. Because I know if I could get away from me, I would. But... I don't know, because would it be counting as giving, like, free publicity? Because part of the name is part of the reason why I started laughing, like, cackling. Oh, I think we're good. Yes. But I saw, it's popping up. So, it's not sponsored. Also, do not... I'm laughing because what a terrible freaking name. But on YouTube, because their ads have been really bad lately. And even my ad blocker isn't getting all of them. And I know the VOD's gonna be on YouTube, so heh. But, there's one that's popped up that's some investment nonsense, but they have to have single-handedly the worst name for, like, an app that has to do with your money. That I said it out loud when it, like, revealed the name at the end. And I had to go get B. I'm like, you won't believe what I just saw. So it's all about, like, oh, investing your money in smart and, like, living your best life. And you know what the name is of this stupid fuck-ass app? Thrivent. Like, thrive? It. All they need is the apostrophe. You're not gonna thrive. That's wild to me. Like, you should just be called Scamatron. Are you kidding me? No, don't do it! Ludo! Uchuchuu! Hi! Welcome! Fuck ass app. I think he needs a leaf. This isn't a very good pumpkin leaf, but were you... Uchuchuu! How have you been? I've had my ups and downs, I'll tell you what. But I'm still here. I gotta be doing something right. Or to learn how to short their stock prices. Alright, and then... For Narf's big ass eyes are really hard to get sometimes. Way too busy. Had to go through a lot. Also, sorry to learn that. But happy you're still... I'm sorry you had to go through a lot. I'm happy you're still here, too. I mean that. How am I gonna... Yeah. It's been rough, you know? Oh, wrong button. But I'm glad you made it through. Look at him! I hope things get easier for you. You know? Even amongst my friend group of like IRL, well, even online friends, but IRL friends, I don't think there's a single person that I know who's currently, well, for lack of a better word, thriving right now. That pumpkin. No, Bernarf! Don't eat him! He's dressed up for Halloween. They thrive in. Yeah. It's kind of a sad state of affairs. Actually, I would say one of my friends is. Quick, Bernarf! Extend your legs! Extend your legs so high! Because of Limbe. Oh, Limbe's company? I don't know a lot about it, but I like the look of some of the characters. Alien. He's a nervous little guy. He's dressed up all for Halloween. You should give him candy. Maybe put it on top of the pumpkin. Look at him! I love him! I love him! Limbus is definitely hogging up the Wi-Fi. It goes nom 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 to your bandwidth. Oh, my door's closed, but I can still smell my roommate making scallop potatoes. It's like wafting through. Sniff, sniff, sniff. What? I think I was saying something before, now I can't remember. But either way, Uchuchuu, glad to have you back. Oh. Whenever you need time to chill out. I hope you think of stopping by. But yeah, one of my friends I think is thriving. BP Uchuchuu. He's got a nice job, he's got a house, he's got just the sweetest wife. And that's not to say all my friends are necessarily doing bad, but when it comes to thriving, I think he might be the only one. Beep this! Uchuchuu! Behold! Pumpkin Bernarf! He's all dressed up for Halloween! Oh god. Halloween! Oh, I haven't heard this song in forever. Rook is testing it pretty well. Yeah. But there's even, like, some of my friends who live closer who are, you know, going through it. And it's just, I don't know, man. No one's... Everyone's going through it. You know? I hope we all get a frick-frackin' break soon. Kind of like... Pumpkin stems are kind of that green, yellow color. Yeah! Hey, look at him! He's just a little guy! Bernard Squeeze, you deserve all the candy! The biggest and scariest spiders. Oh! I'm so sorry. I feel bad. I am pretty horribly scared of spiders. And I know they don't mean harm, but it's the fact that so many I've suddenly found in my clothes or on me. Or the one time I laid down in bed and I turned on my phone and the light from the phone showed me that there was a spider on my pillow next to my face and I freaked out. I can't trust spiders anymore. Not a legged body, a browed body. No. Shut up right by my face when I open stream. Ah, that's scary. That's scary. Oh, that's too dark. That's so scary. Oh, wait. It's not orange on the inside of the pumpkin. It's more yellowish. It's fine. It's fine. Where's my freaking light source coming from? Irrelevant! He's so fucking cute! I guess it would be more like here. For Narf Pumpkin is peak. He's perfect! Little guy unlimited. Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? Hello, Uchuchuu! Hello! I see you on Twitter. Once I got completely naked to find a spider that fell on me, and that is how I know I wouldn't survive a horror. Oh gosh! I'm so sorry. Like, hello, thank you for the follow! So it became Night and Autocrat. Devil poison. Oh, that's so scary. I see you on Twitch, Lamau! Uchuchuu, how are you? You are seeing me on Twitch right now, live on your screen! Happy Spooky! I have drawn for Narf. He looks so scraggly. My boy. Thank you. Right on top of the Bass Pro Shop hat. Women want me, fish fear me? Nay. Women and men have made an uneasy alliance against me. I am Myobitan. 1,523,000 corrupted minds. Good, you seem to be having a blast with the pumpkin boy. He makes me so happy. Look at him. I'm trying to keep it spooky themed for my doodles today. Oh, I gotta save. No, not there. I'm dropping things. Halloween doodle page. Yeah. Him leggies very vague. Is my hat toggle not? Well, it's probably because. Oh no, that doesn't make sense. Here, I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna do it manually because it's being silly. There we go. For some reason, it'll activate the first time, but it's not lately, like, rolling through the hat options. I don't know why. But, I mean, my OBS and my stream elements have been giving me a bit of trouble, so maybe the connection's a little fucky. You got leggies like I do when he goes Alright, I know who we gotta draw next. Feel better soon. Get well soon. Damn, sorry that happened to you, Hat Redeem. For a new fishing hat. MILF. Man, I love... That's a good one. Like, say I'm going down to the bank. I didn't say which one. And it's like the river bank. Check out this bug I found. Does Bernard for legs walk like Spreader? Oh, flip flap window. He does very tiny little steps. So, like, do you know how Mr. Krabs walks? In SpongeBob? So he does little tiny. He does little tiny he doesn't go very fast. MILF. Man, I love felines. And I'm feline good. I need you to animate different Bernard walks, to be honest. I imagine it makes that kind of like sound too. Honestly, it would be something that would be very hard to do. I will hydrate. I'm finishing up my little sun-kissed soda right now. But I want to make like a WarioWare style, like minigame palooza. But Myobi themed. And include like Bernard and Tommy Flarp. Oh! I just realized it's advertisements. Shut up, advertisements! Miniature insects living fancy. Oh, I love that. Like this book I found. Look at this book I found. He living the dream. Streamers become powerful. Oh, Non-Bean, I'm so sorry. Let's... It's trying to advertise me ads, like, you can buy an ad. That's crazy. Oh, there we go, music back. Bah. I'd like to invest $100,000 in this concept. That might be just enough to buy a programmer! my fucking frames! Oh yeah, I did do the Digimon, so it's like, if you've ever done the Pokemon, like, favorite, like, tier list thing, so they give you, like, different Pokemon, you choose your favorites? I'm a programmer, I'll gladly take 100,000. Honestly, I want to make games really bad, and I've been trying to learn Godot, but then also I haven't had time to keep taking my classes. So, I just feel kind of frustrated and dumb. But, what was I saying? Oh, I did the Digimon, the Digimon tier list maker stream, and I feel like the ones that ended up very top tier are very obvious. Like, Bodemon was my number one, obviously. I mean, look at Bernarf, but I'm not programmed, but I'll take the 100,000. Ah! But, you know who ended up really high up there because every time I looked at them, I laughed? Freaking... So there's lots like, oh, here's Bodemon, and Terriermon, and Lopmon, and Shoutmon. You know who ended up there and, like, really high up there? Freaking Gundramon! You know, the dragon who's made out of guns! Just because I laugh every time I look at him. He's so silly. You had to restart it? Oh man, your poor PC! Gundramon, the head of Digimon HR. That's not right. Can't remember how me and... Actually, no, wait, we do. I don't remember how me and that joke got started, but we talked about how Gundramon is like the head of HR in his suit and all the guns are exploding out. And you come with a complaint and he just shoots you. Oh, this looks bad. What am I doing? Ah! Galgamon's up top in your list too, and he's got gun hands too. I knew Galgamon was gonna be up there, but I didn't know he was gonna be like top 3, I think. Renamon also made it really far too. Obviously, the ones that like I had watched the animes for and had an attachment to ended up really high there. Dot Agumon also, because he's just a little pixel guy. Check out this bug I found. A lot of bug redeems today. A lot of people make fun of Digimon by bringing up Gundramon, which makes him head of HR because he's like the person people complain. Right. Those better be wings and not a Of course! It's clearly a Tommy Flarp vampire. TOS! He still needs his top hat, otherwise how would you recognize him as Tommy Flarp? He's so happy to be trick-or-treating! Tricky-treaty! And then, instead of his regular tie, I'm gonna give him a cravat. An axolotl? Tommy! Of course it's Tommy Flarp! How could you forget me? Cravat is an inspired choice. Yes. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm going big brain mode. No, axolotl! Tommy Flarp the axolotl! I get it now. At AX this year, I saw the most beautiful goth gentleman walking around, and I am still thinking about that outfit. Because, like, the shirt and the vest was, like, embroidered. So I am loosely inspired by that. I will hydrate. Hold on, let me see if I can reach my water. I just have a cup instead of my usual water bottle, because I'm a freak, and I can't seem to get myself to go wash my water bottle, so I can't use it until I wash it. Yar! Okay, and now it's working. Then what? I know! Ah! I don't know what's wrong with me, but I struggle doing basic tasks, even if it's something I want to do, and something I know I need to do. And they're like, well, you know, executive dysfunction, that's part of ADHD. And then I'm like, so my brain is bad. Basic task, too hard for task. Yeah. Is it struggle or laziness? Oi! I'm trying to be better about not calling it lazy. Cause then I'm just mean to myself. Because I've spent, like, all my school life being told I'm lazy, even though what it was I was struggling and I couldn't get help. But it also makes it so anytime I struggle with anything, I just get mad at myself. So, which doesn't help. But then I'm like, I really am just lazy. I just need to do the things I'm supposed to do. And you know what? There's a lot of people who I learn nowadays, like mental health experts, who say that there isn't really laziness, you know? The reason we procrastinate on things or that we don't do things is, you know, there's reasons behind it, you know? In one way or another, your brain's trying to protect you or get you rest. So, even if you say you're lazy, you're probably not even lazy. You know? So you be nice to yourself too. What is that? What is that thingy you have said? A water gun? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Pancake beat you. Mental health! I'm trying. Fucked out my brain. I mean, my brain's stupid too. You know? Like, I like to masquerade that I'm smart, but, like, I don't want people to actually think I'm smart because then they're gonna get let down. My brain doesn't do a lot of things good. But it doesn't necessarily mean I'm lazy. It just means I don't know what I'm doing all the time. A choice to indulge in feels good. Executive dysfunction sucks. It feels miserable. Yeah, well, times I can actually just relax and not do anything and not feel guilt. That's nice. That's nice, but I am constantly reminded of the things I need to do. I just can't do them. Or is that stupid? Your told you should just prioritize somewhere else. Oh, I like that. My intelligence is prioritized into knowing facts about my favorite anime and animal facts and my own stories and OCs. And Sonic the Hedgehog knowledge. And I don't choose what it prioritizes. It just chose to prioritize those things. The thing I did was take a real IQ test, because now I feel like I'm not allowed to not be able to learn something. Is intelligence actually diversified differently for everyone, though? Are pretty irrelevant? Yeah, and also when they were trying to figure out the things that were wrong with me, TM, they had me take a lot of tests, and because my human parents always argued, they would have me take tests by different people and get retested. And I don't remember the exact numbers, but I remember it's like, oh, okay, so, like, you know, you score really highly here and here, and so it was like, essentially they're trying to figure out why I struggled in school so much. And they were given the answer several times, which was the ADHD. But they didn't want to listen to that. And they were testing for, you know, learning disabilities and things like that. And they argued about it. But, so, like, I've had an IQ test, and really it doesn't mean anything, you know? Because no matter what the answer was going to be, the fact of the matter was I was struggling in school, and I wasn't getting the help I need, and my home life was not great. So no matter how predisposed I am to being able to learn new knowledge or whatever, it's not going to do me any good if I'm miserable and scared and struggling. And I'm not getting the help I do need. If you know a lot about Sonic, who fucked Eggman's wife? That, Shadow the Hedgehog? He took his Quilly Hedgehog dick out and pissed on his wife. Also, Rouge the Bat. Fucked Eggman. Everyone's fucked Eggman's wife. We saw the Snap Cube. Real-time fan dub. Hold on, this one line's really bothering me. Take those seriously are the same people that take MBTI seriously. Brain don't feel good under pressure. Yeah. And he said it was this big. Eggman is like, oh, I've been slain. My ass. Got. Oh, now I'm seeing Bernarf up close. He looks really messy. I gotta fix that. Is what the pumpkin? You don't even know his name! No, Bernarf! He's my little mascot guy. Ah! Too much! His chest? No, his name's Bernarf Squish! He's only like a foot tall! English muffin ass can stay, but they're on thin ice. Fair. Pumpkin Spice, that's his Halloween designated name. I'm less than a foot tall now. You guys keep shrinking me. Stop. Cutie, cutie, candy love. I shall feed him good soil, fertilizer of high quality, and filtered water, so he can live off of a good life. You know what? Good. As long as you're taking good care of him. 1 millimeter! I'm gonna be microscopic by, like, the end of the year. Excuse me. Also teach him how to drop kick the kids running near the... It'd be important for him to protect himself. Oh, I had a question for you guys. Or maybe I... Hold on, maybe I don't. I don't have to explain myself to you. Maybe make this gold? Or should it be silver? No, he's a vampire, not silver. Gold. Have you ever... Zucchini mushroom stir fry. Ooh, with rice? Or drop kick a child with those leggies. It'd be good. Have you ever... This might sound strange. Have you ever smelled something in your dreams? Because you know, when you dream sometimes, like, if it's raining in your dream, you can feel the rain? Have you ever, like, smelled things in your dreams? Yes. No. What's the most satisfying place to kick bird? Nowhere, because I'll kill you! No. I smelled blood. Oh. Yeah, I've heard something and it scared me so bad. Pretty sure I have. Unfortunately, I usually wake up before I actually get to eat anything. Oh, no. Interesting. We're very split on this. Oh, this is ads! Oh, shut up! Shut up, ads! Shut up! I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. It's like my ad blocker doesn't even work anymore. Themes I never see. Yeah, that's interesting, because I can't really think of... Like, usually smell isn't something that shows, so I get sensations, like I can feel rain and it's cold and stuff. But last night, I got to smell something, it smelled very nice. I think maybe that's why it stuck with me, is because I don't usually smell stuff in my dreams, you know? Hold on. There we go, music's back. Might need to update. I thought I did, because YouTube's been getting through too. Wait, there's a question for me? You can't smell Ira. Well, I can't smell well. So I don't notice that they're not music till you say, oh, okay, that's good. But you rather have unlimited bacon, right? Unlimited amounts, but no games. None, no games. Or unlimited games, right? Unlimited amount of games. Unlimited of them, but no games. No. I've asked this question too. And, you know, it's really tempting to say unlimited bacon and no games because unlimited bacon. But you have to consider that you get unlimited games but no games. And I'm a real big fan of unlimited games, and I think that serves me better than unlimited bacon. Because you can't survive on bacon, but you could survive on unlimited games. Even when you have no games, you have unlimited games. Tasted that flour I did? Yeah, I did, okay? My sense of taste makes up for what I lack in schmeal. I saw unlimited games, but no games as Roblox. Interesting. I always thought as like you would have unlimited games, but you would have no games. Which I think is better than unlimited bacon, but no games, because then you don't get any games. So all are somewhat the same. Okay, but even if they're the same, they're unlimited games. So, like, that's not the same as unlimited bacon and no games. It's more like unlimited games, but no games. But I chose instead to have unlimited games, but no games. Because at the end, Roblox still is games, from what I know. But I choose unlimited games and no games. How? Well, see, because you have unlimited games. Look at Tommy Flirt Vampire. Vampire! I wonder if I bit your arm, what they would taste. My arm would taste? Well, it depends where you're biting. Because I have space and then I have flesh. So are you biting the space part or are you biting the flesh? Oh, I'm gonna clean this up a bit for Bernarv. Our new fill bucket. TV stack? I bet the space part of my arms would probably taste like... Or would it be my flesh parts? You're probably right, though. Unlimited games, but you have no games? How do you have... how do you have no games? Well, you have no games, but you also have unlimited games. So it's like... It sucks to have no games, but you get unlimited games? So, like... Silver linings. You have like infinite amounts of them, but a lot of them are the same slop, just named differently with barely any rare pearls, but most almost impossible to find. Also, wonder what the flesh part tastes like. Space part is 100% TV static. Why did this stream become you guys deciding what I taste like? I am not food. Why does it always come back to me being eaten? You're silly. I'm the one that eats you! Oops, that's not right. Need the other. Anything is food if you just don't care enough. Okay, anytime we eat, we're eating Myobi. I get it, because everything's part of me. Everything is food, just some of them only once. Like a handful of wasps. Take a bite out of Myobi when you're already reduced them to 1 millimeter size. I mean, it would make it very easy to take a bite out of me, I guess. But please stop reducing my size. It takes me for everywhere to get up to my desk to do stream. You're gonna have to start paying for my transportation so I can get places on time. You can't make me any smaller. Look at him. 0.8 millimeters. No! I'm an atom! It didn't even take till the end of the year! I think I need to make these pinks a little different. More red. Actually, 20... Oh gosh, I don't even know how to read that out loud, but I know what you're... Move the time, IDK, what was that? HH? Rip, Yui. You want me to be so tiny? Why do you want me to be so tiny? Maybe it's kind of like unlimited games, but no games. I mean, when you consider my skill at games, that's kind of accurate. Can we get McDonald's? How many people want McDonald's? Because I might not be able to afford all of it. Also, BB just said they're making zucchini mushroom stir fry. You don't want to eat BB's food? Put me in a tray. You'll take care of me? You put me in a nice terrarium? You put plant and moss for me? You still love me if I'm worm? Nar. Oh. I didn't set up to take care. You put me in a terrarium and let me die? That's fucked up. That's fucked up and you hate me. Too much rice. Also, I will take care of you. Don't worry. Someone's gotta. Heaven knows I'm not taking care of myself. That's Myukta. Look at his little cheekies. Yeah, he doesn't look totally complete without the cheekies. I will hydrate. Let me also save. I'll make homemade bread for you. Yummy! What kind of homemade bread? I like sourdough. You're eating peaches without me? There's no way I can take care of someone else. I mean, that's real. That's real. I feel that. Basic bread. So basically butt. Why is it called butt bread? Sugar cane bread. I've never heard of that. Want the rest of this peach? I do want the rest of the peach. My usual order from McDonald's, I do like... I used to really like the snack wraps when they had the honey mustard ones, but that was like back in the 2010s. Though they brought that one that's with the gold sauce. That's really yummy. But usually I like to get a fish witch and fries. And like a Coke. I call it butt bread because it's shaped like a butt. You and your family come from a proud line of eating ass. Chocolate and... Excuse me. Sorry. Chocolate and coffee bread? That does sound nice. I don't have any concentrated coffee. I have to be... I think if it's baked in bread, it should be okay. Because I can't do a lot of caffeine. It's not good for me. Peach is right outside. Well, hopefully not on the floor. Hopefully on the floor. Hold on. Entire loaves of it by myself. Okay, but not all of you have, like, doctor's orders to not do caffeine. You know? Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna go see if that peach is on the floor. Floor peach! Oh, it's really white on the inside. Whoa. You could mistake this peach for me. Do you think doing caffeine is cool? You're dragging my name in the mud. You gave me a peach! How is that dragging your name in the mud? You have provided peach for Myobi. You will now live another week! I know it's probably cringy, and obviously, my height of listening to them was a while ago now, but I think mindless self-indulgence, their songs still slap. Mm. Oh, yeah, nice peach! Hmm. What the hell? You call this mid? This is a gosh damn delectable drop of syrup from heaven! You're a mid! I didn't mean that. It comes away from, like, the pit so nicely, it has a good amount of crunch. What the fuck? This is a great peach! Some of you, I'm a disappointment to my family. If I'm from an ass-eating family, because I ate none. I mean, you're in good company. On both fronts, I'm a disappointment to my family. And I've also never eaten ass. And I don't plan to start. What do you mean by that? I don't think you'll find a single star in here. Who is, proficient in those arts. There's less flair. Yeah, but, like, with the texture and everything, the crispiness, it makes it so you can eat a bunch of the peach. It's like, nom nom nom. What do you mean by that? What do you think I meant by that, you little freak? You little twinkly freak! And there's a disappointment in general. Me too. That's okay. I made to be a house husband because all the jobs I like to do are food related. I mean, that's fantastic. Isn't, like, being able to cook one of the most attractive qualities someone could have? What do you mean? The way it was said made me panic, okay? Hush! It's okay! Daijoubu! Daijoubu! Oop, too much. They become a chef. Yeah, that does seem like a really high-stress job. Baller homemaker, but I feel like I'd be wasting my college degrees. Aww. I don't think that's... I think, you know, you should pursue the things that make you happy. And, you know, life doesn't always let you live the life of happiness, but it doesn't matter if it's what you got your degree in, you know? So you want to get, like, I understand the feel of what you want to get your money's worth, but, like, I just want you to be happy. I want to do butcher class. Oh, I don't like any of the cooking, bacon, anything. I get frustrated. Honestly, like, being able to cook is, like, such a nice trait. Like, the way to someone's heart is through their stomach for real. Like, my favorite fictional husband forever, Dillis, like, part of what I think is... Oops, wrong head. Part of, like, one of his many charm points, I would say, is the fact that, you know, you get to see his journey of he discovers that he loves to cook and things like that. And it's so cute, this kind of delinquent-looking tsundere man is like this wonderful cook and things like that. And it's like when you get married, he always is making you something yummy and you're like, ah, it's so nice, it's so cute. He makes me lunchies. I'm gonna say something that I know I'm probably the only one. And I also don't know why I'm like this. Pasta and shrimp, that sounds so nice. Oh. I'm gonna be very brave in admitting something. And again, prefacing, I don't know why I'm like this either. I think it's in part to do with the bad brain. But I don't like soup. And I know that is a crazy thing to say, especially because soup is so varied. But there is something about drinking a savory that my brain does not like. Subscription canceled. Damn it! I like soup enough for the both of us. Like, the idea of soup is great. You know, I like the aesthetic of soup. I like the idea of soup. But if you put soup in front of me, I won't be able to finish it because my brain will be like, I'm mad at you. And then I'm always hungry afterwards. It doesn't like drinking a meal. Or at least, like, when it's that, soups always taste too thick. Like, the one soup I do like is miso soup. And even then, I only like it as, like, a side, a little bit of a soup. But, like, if you're giving me the meal and it's soup, I can't do it. I don't know why. Udon? I like udon. Like, if there's noodles as a big thing of it, I'll do it because I'll eat the food you hide in the soup. Like, you hid a bunch of food in this water, I'll find it. But I won't be able to do the soup part. I have bad news for you. I don't really like tea either. Oops. I know. I'm a little freak, but I'm also an Eldritch Horror, so, like, what were you expecting? Unfollowed. Yummy. I don't know what it is about miso. And again, it's only in small amounts, but miso soup I can do. But anything else has just never been... I don't know, my brain no likey. It's not even hate tea. I've talked about this on stream before. I can't do the tannins. Miso ramen. Okay. I like miso, but ramen and pho, I don't like it because of the soup part. I like it because of the noodle parts. But yeah, the tannins in tea make it so that it's the only thing I can focus on rather than the flavors. And it's not a pleasant drinking experience for me. Soup saved my life when I had my mouthwash. Ooh! I'm glad soup was there for you. I mean, go drink your soup. I'm just saying, like, I can't do it as a meal. No added oil to miso soup? I mean, is that, like, what it could be? I don't like things that are very oily. I'm drawing me eating a peach. I gotta make my cheeks rounder. Pesh. Oh, do you know Project Moon games? Project... I know Type Moon. Project Moon. Project... Might have better chance if you can give me, like, a name title. Project Moon. Project Moon? Nimbus Company, Lobotic Corporate. Oh! Okay, so I know of them. I have not played any of them. Fair enough. Yeah, sorry. They seem very interesting. It's just, it's one of those things where it feels like I have to be ready to commit to it, the investment in it. Like, I would want to, like, put the investment into it, to commit the time and effort to it, and so that also makes it hard for me. Zucchini, no mushrooms! I have no clue how much that's true. I mean, I hear people talk about it at least a little. They went back. No! Not the mushes. I trusted them! I feel like for the actual sit-down investment games, I'm still enjoying my time with Guardians of Azuma. And so it's hard for me to sit down and do another big pickup game. Especially because we also have ones that we're doing on stream that are investments that we still have to get back to. I'm eating that fish! Yeah, you can have some of the peach. It's a big peach. Important question. Do you like apple cider? I don't have any particular strong feelings about it. It was very plentiful where I first came to Earth, where I lived. Apples were kind of like the big thing. Like, it feels very fall to have apple cider. And I will say, like, if you have it, like, homemade and stuff, it's very nice. But I'm not, like, super into it or anything like that. Out of the hot drinks, I tend to like hot cocoa. It tastes a bit preacher. Apple cider pulled pork, though. I do like pulled pork, but I don't think I've ever had apple cider pulled pork. It would have to be... It's definitely one of those things I think it would be... Someone would offer it to me, because I don't know how to make that on my own. I forgot the long parts of my hair! There we go. I knew I looked weird. Got me frick-frackin' hair. I gotta go get my food from Beepy. I've made cider pulled pork good, but I prefer other seasonings. Apple chicken sausage. It is! I forgot the name of the brand that we get from the store, but that stuff was so good! On fish? I love fish! I'm a big seafood person. Surprisingly, the one thing I can't really do is, like, canned tuna. Like, the scent, the texture, the taste is all... Canned tuna, all of that is... bleh. But I love lots of other fish. Had long parts of, like, cinema roll Miko, that'd be cute! Northwhere, I want to go to apple orchards again. I mean, that's all that was around me. There's really low quality fish. Yeah, it's nasty. But I do like fish. I am a big fan of fish. Like, even just on its own. Like, I don't need, like, oh, but you can only eat fish with tartar sauce or with a bunch of sea. No! Weak! You get crab cakes from... Yeah, we do! I love crab! Also, like, not to sound like a little freak about it, but also I'm an Eldritch Horror. But you know, like, the butcher at the grocery store, when you pass by, and they'll have, like, the big things of, like, raw fish right there? Particularly, like, I think when they have, like, the salmon laid out, that's, like, one of the only times where, like, raw meat looks so good to me. Like, I could eat that fish. Apples are tomorrow. They still have strawberries available for me. Ooh! Pick yummies! Lots of yummies! Love sea bugs? I do like sea bugs. I don't like seafood except fish. Ah! Crab cakes at brunch place, so good! Oh! You're gonna make me jealous! Shiny like jewels, shiny like yummy, tasty jewels. Because I work as a fishmonger? You wish I had a fish? Whoa! My words. Fishmonger! Hold on. I'm gonna go get my bikini. Okay. Okay. Fly saute! Yes, feel free to join the Discord. I would love to go berry picking with you, Shukra. So much. I think that would fix me. Zucchini saute. Oh, soft. It's falling right off my fork. Is there a panel that shows my profile page when I join? I mean, anyone can go to your profile page by clicking you. But yeah, if there's some way to, like, not do that. Oh, no, BP tried lobster one time, like, several years ago while we were out. And I had never seen someone's face crumple inwards quite like that. Oh, this is yummy! I tend to like things that have a light savoriness to them. So fish definitely fall into that. And like a lot of pastas. Yeah, thank you for being safe about it. I appreciate it. But I think part of it is because if it's light savory flavors, I can eat my fill. It's leaking in the oven! Oh. Oh, if something's really flavorful, I don't want to eat a bunch of it. I just want to eat some of it. And so, like, the craving part of my brain, like, is satisfied, but that doesn't mean my tummy is satisfied. And then if something has, like, no flavor, then it's like my brain gets bored of it and I can't eat my fill. So I gotta find that nice happy medium. Yum, yum, yum. This is nice zucchini. This is yummy. I like sushi. Sushi is one of those things I'm able to eat until I am full. Alright. Thank you. I'll go check if you've uploaded a picture of. Gimbap is super easy to make, and you could do a huge variety of fillings. I don't know what that is. Okay. This is a good zucchini. BP, this is wonderful zucchini! On Twitch, because I like that profile picture. That's fair. Korean sushi, but veggies? So, like, on rice? A fish I really like also, Besides crab, because that's more of a crustacean than a fish. But I really like eel. It's this savory sweetness. You could put it in general, I think. Or, wait. If it's raw fish, put it behind a spoiler. Because that might be upsetting for some people. Kimbap rice is also seasoned with sesame oil rather than vinegar. Oh, and the fillings are typically cooked. Fat and octopus and squid a little. Yeah. I like squid too. I do think that sometimes the chewiness of like things like squid, because squid is like more. Yeah, general is fine as long as you put it behind a spoiler. Yeah, I believe Sven is in my room, because I think he's up on my bed. I was saying something and now I can't remember. Oh, squid, I think, is chewier than octopus. And, like, sometimes it's too much, that chewiness. I like the taste, but the having to go nom nom nom, too much. Too long. Air out the smoke, that's a good idea. Let me double check my bed. Cooked for only 36 cents, that prevents it from getting chewy. Oh! And yakisoba, that sounds so nice. Let me double check his usual spot. Yep. He's curled up like a little round fuzzy donut, snoozing away. Alright, let me take a look. Let me take a look. Oh! Les poissons! That looks really yummy. That looks yummy. Smell of fish counters. No, you're valid for that, because I do too. If anyone needs to know how to butcher a fish. I mean, I think that's probably an important skill, but I can't. Like, I find raw fish yummy, but I need it usually to have, like, the head already removed. And so I need a certain level of distance from me and the animal I'm consuming. Hi, Shiny! Yeah, don't send up the cut-up fishies. Uchuchuu! Dukes of Uchuchuu! Yeah! It's almost like you should pay attention to the schedule or show up for every streamy. Just, no. Okay. Living a hypocritical modern side, will enjoy it while I can. I mean, I try and be mindful and show thanks for the creatures I eat, and also to the people who have prepared it and brought it to a area where I could purchase it. I think more so than anything, being mindful and hoping for, like, better practices. It's what I can do. Ooh, Odin tomorrow. Ooh! Playing Uma Musume? Who's your favorite Uma? I'll just DM it to you, because luckily No Guts but still has bone and... I'm gonna pass for now, but thank you. Thank you! I like the Tommy Fart vampire, too. And then there's Bernarth as a pumpkin! Scratch the whole meat stuck out of it. Sheepers! I said I would keep Halloween theme, but then I doodled me eating a fish. Have motion blur? Why? Fish. Oh, fish. Okay. Oh, hold on. Ah! There you go. Splee diner? Meow. A stretch? That's a good idea. Fine. Let me get in a good position to stretch. Yeehaw! The Myo when I accidentally said something, but coworker didn't like. What? I hear Takayang? Takayang? Oh, you hear as an H-E-A-I. Yes. Uh-huh. There's a fan animation that primarily focuses this song on one of his other songs. That's really good. But also, I just really like this song. I relate to it, to say the least. Are my fits? I hit those two of I heard some two fats. Yeah, I didn't get to see even who you said. Symboli, there Symboli, Rudolph, and Sue. Interesting. Tiny Far Pie, I'm sure. Yee! A thumbs down on it is a red thumb. I'll take your word for it. I give that injury a red thumb, aka thumbs down, down, and he didn't find it. Oh, because your thumb. Okay, I'm understanding. Humor. Hold on, let me. If we may get a. All right, Muse Dash people. Between showering and drawing, well, one will make you clean. Oh yeah, definitely. Blunt knives are very dangerous. I cast Shrink Your Balls! Caused by blunt knives. All my work injuries. Let's see. 2 were an accident. Well, I mean, 2 were like an accident on my part. The other ones were accidents on other people's parts. Non-veteran. Ooh. Ah! So I thought it was gonna go faster. I gotta see about getting airplay again. It would be nice to show you guys the full extent of my power again. Yeah, the place where me and B used to work together, we ended up having to stock the first aid kit with our own, like, out of our own pocket. Like, so I get it. Yeah, no, the pretzel oven was just raw, hot metal just out there. It was real bad. But taking EP's shift along with the shifts of a different person, did twice as much work. It allowed me to afford my Switch, so. My usual pointy teeth, but this time. Himitsu Uchuchuu! I do art! That is my only, I guess, I can't even say claim to fame. I'm not well known, but yes, Uchuchuu! And this is me powered down on art because I don't have, like, my usual setup. I got a lot to it. Oh, thank you. Stop being me. I'm just saying because I definitely am not making stuff to the quality of what I usually prefer. Take a compliment! But no, I love to draw. I love this song too. I mean, I could. Do I still have the? That's not right. The slideshow up for like some of my more recent stuff, because I could show you guys that. Thank you. Thank you. Tough. Wait. You draw. There's somebody here about this. You goober. This song's name, Lake Lee, which I can spell out for you. It's called A Little Bit. The artist Lake Lee is Lykke space Li. And the album is called Novels. I know for a fact you can find it on YouTube. Besties. Sorry. I didn't know you drew this. I bleps you. Thank you. Let me see if I have... Uchuchuu. I always forget. And then the times I do remember, you're not here. Like, I'm a fool. Where is my... Maybe I deleted it just to try and... Oh no! Hold on. Whoop. That was not necessarily recent, but... Please, I'm stupid. That's okay. Let me do it. Like... Lee... Little bit. Bah! There's also a really cool, remix, like, more, electronic kind of dance mix of it. It's like a Myobitan safe. Ah! No, the stream's gonna end if you say that! 2020? Yeah, this was about 2020. This one was like 2021? Yeah, it is! Hold on. It is! It's a Stoffel in Narrow Bride's outfit. Because that was like the first... I have a different drawing I did of a Stoffel in Narrow Bride's outfit that was like my first, I guess, claim to fame, quote unquote. It was the first time I had art get, you know, some actual views on it. I'm out Millie? I love Millie! Let's see, this was Razor from Genshin, because he's my boy. Zhao Zhao. These are a bit older, yeah. Let's see. Oh, these are older. Where are my more recent ones? There's more recent ones. I've drawn a lot of my Oshi lately. I haven't played Genshin a hot minute either, honestly. I started getting let down, but also so terribly burnt out. There's too much content. There's a fly in my room. Go away, fly. I do like this one a lot, you know? You got Scar and then you I hit my limit. Arlecchino's so cool. No, the grinding was so much. But it was around the time I dropped out was also when a lot of people were finally burning out. So I at least, it's a very common thing. But I stuck in it for my personal hoe, Scaramouche. Free to play Sky C4. I think we got C3, and I did pay like $5. Because I got a Welkin Moon before he came out. There's a lot of my Oshi in here. And I do have, like, some paintings I've done, like, digital paintings I've done more recently, but I can't show them. You'll just have to trust me that they look really nice. Stuff full! See, I know I have more. Or maybe, hold on. I think part of the problem is just a lot of them aren't saved on my computer. Let's see. It's a lot of my Oshi. So, you're gonna get a lot of my Oshi. And we're all gonna just have to deal with that. I also want to pat a Stuffle on the head. I love him! Do this to a Stuffle to shout, discard to battle pipeline. If you could find a theme between all of them, tell me. Hold on. I did really like... This one I made into a holographic poster. Let me zoom in a bit. Because just... I worked so hard on this! I try to be as I can and accurate on his outfit. Is it theme femboys? I would not call Zhao, Scara, Dillis, or Bettle a femboy. That term does not apply to them even, like, remotely, so... You're gonna have to keep looking by. I do love femboys. Do not question me. Let's see. I put some more in. Oh, we gotta get to them. Yeah, this one's really recent. It was for August 19th. The femboy baby girl dichotomy? Yeah. Yeah. Would it be... I feel like that... I don't want to project that onto... Because Myoshi's a real person, but... So removing him out of that... I think for the rest of them, it's, like, queer-adjacent characters. Like, either gender non-conforming or are written in such a way that they come across very much as, like, either bisexual or... or term when they just mean twink. Yeah, they really have. Thank you! I was really proud of this one. It didn't get as much as some of my other ones, but I still really liked it. Genderqueer bisexual? He's definitely bi. Yes, I like this one a lot. This one was an old one for Valentine's Day. I can definitely do skulls better now. I'm gonna move past that one. He's your husband, so he has to be like, yeah! I mean, like... I would argue that all the characters in Rune Factory 4 especially, are... Even though, like, we have same-sex options in 5 and Guardians of Ozma, but 4, because how they're written, for the male or female protagonist, their dialogue is the same. So, it's very good. Like, Dillis, no matter if you're a boy or a girl, will get sheepish and say about how cute you are, and then get flustered and run away. You've got Yuri the Pipe. Yuri is the succubus that has cursed my dick. This one popped. It did. Honestly, I fucking ate with this. The ribcage design is based on he has like this armor pauldron. And so it's shaped like this black kind of obsidian rib cage, and so I made that his ribs for the illustration. Yuri is the one you crave carnally. I will eat that man. But I think, yeah, all my favorite male characters, I could make a good argument, are bisexual. Dillis, Takumi, Yuri lol. But no, I do really like this because he's a performer, and like his whole role, like his character is Jester, and I've talked about this before on a different stream, so I won't go too long. But like the idea of like being consumed by your audience. I like it. PP! Armor can be really difficult. Like, I'm still trying to study it because there is definitely a way to do it for, like, make it practical and aesthetic at the same time. Because there's a lot of the shape design of just traditional armor that's very nice. But, like, making it look right in drawings is still really hard for me. Let's see. I was so surprised when he ended up using this one for a thumbnail, and that VOD no longer exists, which is sad. But I was like, wow! Because there's a song he sings for his karaoke's often called Lake Pontchartrain, and so this was inspired by that. Because the whole idea of him wouldn't work with ours since he's supposed to be a full-on glass cannon. Yeah. And then this one was like a kind of an homage to the Akira slide, but on Phantom. I mean, you could also do just piecemeal armor, so just like gauntlets or greaves. But yeah, that's some more of my recent stuff. Where'd I put my pen? My tablet pen! Oh, right there. You wonder your design into your profile? I'll have to give it a look later. I love doing character designs. You didn't really get to see any of my OCs in that. But I will have to show them to you sometime. Lizard! Ah, you cursed me! Uchuchuu! Hello! Cow! Uchuchuu! I am drawing me! I draw monsters personally. I like to draw monsters, but they're always missing a certain something. They tend to be my vent art. Because, or when I drew my true form. As I'm not necessarily a monster, but I am a horror. Ah! Missiles, hydrations, what do you want from me? Thank you. You little monster. I'm an Eldritch Horror. Also, Uchuchuu. We got so many people here today. Sorry, that came out really loud. Horror. You know, despite my speech impediment, I chose to be an Eldritch Horror. Ah! My quality! Nice crowd today. Good crowd today. Nice crowd work. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I mean, there's that too, but I end up using monsters as, like, horror. It is an honor to be a part of your— Aw, shucks. I don't know. Drawing on times when I feel bad or sad or upset, I think art's very good for that because it's one of the few ways you can like express the kind of visceral feeling in your heart. It's always no, don't say that. But like, I don't know. I don't want people to get worried. I'm fine. I'm fine. But like a lot of times when I'm struggling, I do a lot of self-portraits where I'm being pulled apart, or a lot of times where things like my lower jaw is ripped away, or my skin's getting ripped off, or things like that. And it's kind of this catharsis because there's stuff about me that I wish I could destroy and be different, you know? And I don't do anything. I don't harm myself, I guess is what I want to assure you guys of. But it's that catharsis of being able to rip away what I don't like. I could do more, but I need to draw more anatomy first. Yeah, I found as I get older, the more fascination I have with like drawing gore. Obviously still in an artistic way, and I don't always handle it when other people draw it, but like something about the flesh. It's that catharsis. I don't know. I guess also because there comes that feeling of like, we've talked about it a bit on stream before, but like, when you like something, you almost want to eat it. You know? This isn't quite how I wanted it. I'm gonna fix this. You know? Or sometimes like that cuteness aggression of like you wanna bite someone because they're being so adorable. Like, I don't want people to be hurt. If there was a way to like not hurt someone and still be able to like rip them apart with my teeth, that'd be ideal. Extreme eyes make it pretty, not shock. Yeah. Aesthetic kind of sexual gore is really interesting to me, but when it's realistic and terrifying, I get sick. Yeah. Kinky, no. No, no, no. Like, it's this weird feeling of like, I want to bite them, and maybe they'll be a little teary-eyed, but it's not like they'll be hurt, you know? Does that make sense? It's definitely, an oxymoron. I want to rip you apart with your teeth. Positive. Yeah! Like, how I've talked about some of my favorite characters before, it's like, I just want to bite them until I break my teeth on their bones. It's like, Yobi, that's a lot. And I'm like, I have brain issues. You wish you could rip them apart with your teeth. You can't say it's not kinky, but it's not. It's not a schmexy thing. Oh, how old am I that I'm saying schmexy? Oh, goodness. I get a cute blind box. I want to put it in my... Yeah! Oops. I don't know. Give you, by the way, I forgot about bones, though. It's a bit horrifying. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you to keep it to yourself. All them time but stuck in 2000. Don't say that. Don't put me back there. I have to time them out from their own stream. Damn it! This is not a song I was expecting to isn't turning out quite right. Back to myself. Yeah. Medical things, well, it's one of the bard topics. Yeah. It's weird that I say things like that, or maybe I draw something bloody or fleshy, but there's a disconnect of it, especially when it's something that's in my own control. That makes it different. I don't know. I don't even know where I was going. I said I, and then I kind of just didn't follow up on that sentence. You like that? Me too! Vampire hair. Wait, what? More focus? Yeah, it's part of my goals for this year. No, by my stream year. Like my stream anniversary. And here's the rest of my long pieces of hair. It's all tied up. Why is this song quieter than the others? They're halfway there? Yeah! But I was already, like, halfway there. Actually, do I still have my goals pulled up on? I might not. Hold on, let me see. I still have my cut-in from my Oshi. That's silly. Okay, I don't think I do. Let me... No, I have, like, a list of goals. Our brain is both our biggest helper and our biggest enemy. My brain does a lot of terrible things to me. All the time. Yeah, list. Where is it? I know I saved it so that... I remember when we did it! I told you guys, this is how I'm saving it. Don't let me forget. That's the set list. Now, do any of you actually remember? You gotta go back to the trenches? Okay. You take care. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by, Dukesel. Where is it? Don't just die constantly. Maybe for you, but I'm not a human being. I'm an Eldritch Horror. Where are you? I'm gonna look under G for goals. No? I can't find it! Ah, crap! Oh no! I misplaced my own goals. I was looking in my Myobitan folder and I can't find it. No, that's competitive game list. No. Sorry, I'm like leaned away from my face capture because I'm looking. I named my files so that I can find them. I just wish I could remember what I named them. Myobi goals 2025. Okay, you're right. Start with Myobi. Okay. So, whoop. My goals for... Hold on. Okay. My goals for this year was I want to reach 1,000 followers on Twitch. And I want to premiere my new model and re-rig my classic model, which this one's the classic one. I saw, like, the beginning of it. I gotta read more about it in the Discord. I need a new trailer. The one that I have for my channel trailer is so outdated. I want to get good at a competitive game. We're still trying to figure out what competitive game, because my brain bad. I want to make a song cover. I want to post memes, more memes on Twitter, because I know that will help with the top one of followers. And I want to make Myobitan merch. It doesn't have to be anything big or fancy, but I do want to make something that you guys can have and be like, this is Myobi, I like them, and yeah. Eating peach, eating peach. So I hopefully can achieve, oh goodness, achieve these, before next, August 15th. Underwater basket, let's go! Make a game so you're the best at it. There's just not a lot of games I'm good at. And then trying to find a game that I'm willing to put in that amount of time and still have fun with has been an uphill battle. Any game is competitive with speedrun? I'm not good. I can't speedrun. Myobi's fiscal year begins in August. Small Uchuchuu Megabomb. I only just heard of it the other day. I really don't know anything about it though. But also Uchuchuu. Cool. Because I would like to have something I'm good at. And also have, like, something I can, like, show off and be like, haha! Oops. Wrong. Pen. Oh, I didn't unmute the music! Gosh, dang it. Sorry. Drawing is your show off, but I understand. Now it's us. Well, thank you for coming! Don't be a stranger! It was fun catching up. I'm so glad. I hope you get to come back again soon. I'll see you later, okay? I gotta have my little vampire hands. Go Twinkle. Go Twinkle your best! What was it? Megabonk? Or is that what you called it? Hold on, let me look. I think I heard someone talking about that the other day. Is it on Steam? I'm gonna look it up. Megabonk. Well, it's cheaper, which is a... Yeah, what is this? There's a skeleton and a monkey. Smash your way through endless waves of enemies and grow absurdly powerful. Grab loot, level up, unlock characters, and upgrade to create unique and crazy builds as you fend off hordes of creatures. Is that something competitive? That doesn't look quite right. Is there a hot fox girl in the game? I don't know. I didn't see one on the page front, like the storefront. Is that the only, like, criteria you use to judge if you should play a game? I'm just gonna... More ruffly blouses! Yes, I see. I don't know. I guess... Even though I draw, it doesn't feel like I do so in a way that's very unique or memorable. So it's hard to count it as a talent, because it's definitely not something that people have ever really. I mean, I have one person who very regularly commissions me, and it's absolutely the biggest honor. But like usually, people commission me only because they ask if I can like replicate someone else's art style. That a lot of people don't come to me because they like my art, you know? It just means I have to get better, you know? But it definitely makes it feel like, ah, it's something I'm above average at, but it's not something that's like my own special talent, you know? I want Myobitan from you. Thank you. I get shy a lot when wish I might have Myobi for art. Aw, thank you. I get the music might be a bit loud for you guys, I'm sorry. I get shy a lot especially when I put too much of my own flavor in my art. Like, one of the pictures I showed for you was for a fan project, you know? And I worked very hard on it, but I definitely put my own aesthetic that I enjoyed into it. And it's not like anyone actively disliked it, but it definitely flopped really hard compared to like my other stuff. And it just made me go like, okay, I shouldn't include like my own personal aesthetics into stuff like this, you know? Which, you know, if your art has enough like technical skill, you can have whatever aesthetic you want, usually. I don't know. There's always just reminders about how far I have still to go. And so I don't really have any successes or like victories to show for it. So it's not something that people would really count me as or respect me as. Like, I love character design, and I know a lot of basics about character design, important things about design in general, but I've only ever done like work for one smaller book, and it was as part of like a large group, you know? But I don't have any like any proof of what I can do. This is supposed to be like a little chain, but you can't really see it. I will say, you know, I do have more skill than the average person. I will concede that. But I don't have I don't have enough skill to make the things that I make interesting to people. Yeah. I don't know. It's probably my abhorrent low self-esteem talking, but maybe art is super fucking cute, and I will fight you if you say thank you. I think it doesn't help that I got questioned a lot when I was learning how to draw, because I have specific tastes. And I will elaborate on that, but you're gonna have to be niceys to me about it. I got made fun of a lot. Not by everyone. I had very incredibly supportive friends and things like that. But for every supportive friend, there would be like 5, 10 other people who, you know, would poke fun at me or ask the introvert's worst question of, why is this or that? Like, introvert artist's worst question of, like, why does this character look like this? Or why did you do this? And it's like, please! Let me live! Never took art classes at our high school, but I got the impression that they were largely not very supportive of art tech. No! And one of the teachers, did not like me, and cut up some of my thumbnails to, like, make a point of, like, oh, if you rearrange it. And also, she thought it was funny when one of the other students was bullying me. So, I did not have a good time. But apparently also, she went to school to be a physical therapist, but so she just kind of ended up being an art teacher. So, I don't know. Maybe she was just bitter. She did not care for me. There was other teachers, though, who were very supportive. But also, you know, I think it comes with the hyper-focus problem of I only wanted to draw the things I was interested in. And, you know, art classes weren't really focused on my interests, you know? And so it was really hard for me to do it because I couldn't find a way to incorporate my interests into it. But, what I was gonna say about my own, personal aesthetics with things, which I feel a lot more confident in nowadays, because I've had so much support from people who care me. I'm gonna move this up. But it's definitely, how do I say it? That might be too dark. Like, I've always been interested in, like, characters with animal-like characteristics. Teeth, kitty cat ears, tails. So there's that, but also, I got made fun of a lot because I really liked men who were beautiful. Not handsome. Beautiful. And that got a lot of unexpected questions from people around me. You know, because I would design and draw a lot of men with heels and jewelry and beautiful flowy clothing and bras and bikinis and things like that. And I felt a lot of shame for it for a long time because a lot of people would start making assumptions about me, either being some kind of weird pervert or those kind of things. And so it felt very discouraging. Your taste in men's fashion was ahead of its time. I hold true to that. As I had said before, I was really into visual kei fashion. And I don't know, people very much expected different behavior and interests from me. Who were not nice or understanding. Yeah, can I tell you guys a personal story? And I don't usually mention it because it's one of those things that people make assumptions for. But I guess I should clear away. I tried dating when I was in high school. It never amounted to anything serious. You know, I think the most most we ever did was hold hands. So before you start getting weird or make weird assumptions, don't. You will hurt my feelings badly. We only ever held hands, but the first person I ever dated, one of the main reasons, and because I felt very pressured to date, like this is what you're supposed to do. And they were perfectly nice for the most part, you know? But one of the main things that made me finally be like, that I decided to break up with them, was that, and I was working at the time, so I wanted to spend money on our dates and things like that, and I wanted to go to a convention together and stuff like that, and they ended up telling me the reason that we never really went out anywhere is they didn't want people to think they were gay. And I was like, I see. And so I broke up with him. But it definitely, which was for the best anyway. I only dated because I was getting pressured to. My human mama made a very big deal about it. But that definitely sat with me differently. Of like, is it gay to go out with a non-binary Eldritch Horror? I don't know, it's one of those times where it really kind of lampshaded, oh, I'm different. And how I dress and act is different. And while that's not inherently bad, other people might not be into that. Which was weird because, like, if I just hung out with my friends, there was always guesses of, like, are you gay? But then if I went out on a date with someone, it was like, well, I don't want to be seen as gay. And it feels like that wasn't a win. And because there's nothing wrong with being gay, but it's very small town where on paper they're like, yeah, of course, you could be gay and things like that. But how they treated you was like you were a predator or a freak. Because I saw that happen with other people. So, was your fashion too? I was very into visual K. My nickname was David Bowie by one of my teachers. And I was strong. You know? I liked to be a prince or a knight. Technically courteous, but I was like, yeah. And I definitely think there was a lot of times people just didn't know what to make of me. Which is why I was allowed to be in, sometimes did stuff with the girls' gym class, and sometimes I was with part of the boys' gym class. But it definitely made it feel like the things I liked and the things I liked aesthetically were wrong. And it was definitely backed up by my human parents, who, one of our biggest fights was because they went through my art while I was asleep. And they didn't like what they found. And they made me feel like I was filthy for drawing BL. Or for drawing pretty men. And there's a lot of those drawings that ended up getting fed to the fireplace. And it taught me, like, I'm weird. And I think that leads a lot into the kind of shame that I've had to unlearn about a lot of my art. Because I haven't been in that environment in a long time. But maybe I should make it. I still feel that guilt of, oh, I'm a weirdo. I'm making people uncomfortable with what I create. The things I find beautiful are something that perverts like. And I think, and that really did stunt my artistic growth for a very long time. Because it felt like I was only allowed to draw certain things. And it's hard to keep drawing when you don't feel motivated by what you're doing. And I think one of the most helpful things I ever got from the therapist I had at the time was disappoint your parents. Which, doesn't sound like the kind of advice you'd expect. But actively thinking of that and thinking of just drawing and making things I want to make that make me happy or that I think are beautiful has helped me be able to draw more freely again. Done. What's the next step? Yeah. So, undelete your art. Yeah. So, I still get shy sharing the things I draw, and I still get insecure when they don't work out because it reminds me of those times of like, oh, that's right. I'm weird. Like if I was more talented, I could pass off this weirdness as like okay. I don't know where I was going with this. I guess I just wanted to explain the weirdness of it all. And maybe there's aspects of, you want to reassert yourself in the things you like if they've been denied for a particularly long time. Because it's like, you want to tell the world, I'm still here and I'm still weird. This is my lived life. These are the things I like. You might not like me for them, or you might think things about me that aren't true. Like, maybe you think I am a terrible little pervert or whatever, but I really like men in bras, okay? Admit it. I like when pretty men wear bras. And I like femboys. And I like when femboys wear tiny shorts. And so they got like tiny denim shorts and they got a bulge. And I like when women are big and muscular. And I like when there's non-sexual nudity, so there's just tits out. I like when the tits have weight. Like gravity is affecting them. I like boys that are pretty like women, and I like women that are handsome like men. And I'm really glad that that's more acceptable nowadays. Because I've been this way for such a long time. And I kept being told that I was bad for it. So, All I know is I love Myobitan. Small, you're gonna make me cry. Much grief you were given for artistic exploration and express. Well, luckily, I had some very good friends who always encouraged me. You're a good person, super, not a perv. Thank you. So, I still get nervous about asserting the aesthetics I like and drawing the things I like. Maybe hopefully admitting to them is like a good first step. Is that pervert days of my nice thing? You just gotta indulge in like carnal art. There's something very if you do art in some way or not or another. I know mostly this in the way of like drawing because that's like the easiest, but I'm sure there's other ways. But sometimes you just gotta draw things that are violent or sexy or whatever or erotic. Not because those are things you want or you admire, but there's sex and violence in real life. You know? And the way we interpret it and live with it in our day-to-day lives is different. Sometimes the fear of it is what makes it fascinating. Sometimes you project it onto other characters that are nothing like you so that you can better understand. I think it's important to be able to draw what you want and not feel like a monster. Or as affectionate than kind of. Yeah, and I think there's a lot of people who are like, you know what, yeah, I am a pervert. But I also think the problem why I'm uncomfortable with it is because it comes with a certain connotation that like you're sexually available. That I do not care for. Or that like there's some sort of sexual aspect to it that is not true. And I know you can only do so much about people's views of you, but because there's no inherent carnality. It's not personal carnality or self-interest that drives it. It's all about the aesthetic and the mystique of it. It's like how they say only virgins can make good hentai. It's because of never knowing means that your imagination runs more wild. Too many lines. I gotta stop. It's just making it messy. I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot again because I've been stuck in the past a lot again. But it really is unfortunate that it took having to be like explicitly told to go disappoint my parents, my human parents, in order for me to finally like develop as an artist again. Sleeve details like that. Thank you. I want a big blousey shirt like this. Vampire. I don't know. I feel like I was trying to build up more to a point, but I didn't end up getting there, and now I've forgotten. So I'm sorry. But thank you for listening to me. Thank you for letting me be a little weirdo. Who's different and who has weird tastes. Be cringe, be free, be a pervert, have fun with art. I don't want to have to live a life where I have to be able to justify everything I do, you know? Thank you for the head pat! For some reason, it has appeared behind the hat. Hold on, I'll make... New hat! Yeehaw! Might need a break soon just so I can go get my food. A hydrate! I'm definitely gonna need a break so I can go rehydrate. Need to provide... I mean, if you have any new hats you would like me to throw into the mix, you can go ahead and put them on the Discord. I ask if they can... I ask only, if possible, you can make them transparent. So that I don't have to cut them out myself. Hamster. Alright. I'm having a good time streaming, so I definitely want to keep going. But in order to do that, I'm going to take a suggestion. So that's probably a good idea. But in order for us to keep going, I'm going to take a quick, 5-minute BRB. Oh, just as the science. I'm going to get my food. I'm going to refresh my water. Settled down for bed soon. Let's all be weird together. Let's be weird together forever! Thank you so much for being here, Sukra. Thank you for the microphone, and thank you for being my friend and always encouraging me. Oh! I eat the kissy so I may gain its full powers. I'm gonna do a quick BRB. I'll see you later, Sukra. I'm gonna do a quick BRB. Gonna get my food. Gonna refresh my water. And then we'll come back and we'll keep doodling. Oh, oh, oh! My tablet almost fell over. Good. Ah! Good heavens! I'm dropping everything. Alright. Well, BRB. You better BRB as well. Yeah. Okay. Spilled some of my water on the floor. Actually, I kind of want to... Shouldn't have sat down. Should have got a blanket first. My legs are kind of chilly. I felt too warm, so like... I usually have a blanket by my desk. But I felt too warm, so I was like, I'm gonna wear shorts today. I will hydrate, thank you. Yeehaw! I see this hat and I want to talk with an accent. But now that sun's gone down and everything, I'm starting to feel chilly. Sorry if I'm bonking the mic, because it's the different mic. I can't put it on the arm, so it has to sit on my desk, so it's more susceptible to being bunked. Stretch, I will stretch. Yum, 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 yum. Ah, good stretch, good stretch. Well done, team, well done. High five, business. I also got some scalloped potatoes, which I might eat in a bit. I wanted to at least get my serving before everyone else ate it up. I should turn the music back on. Don't go immediately to an ad. Oh. It went immediately to an ad! Beans. Oh. Oh! My tablet got unplugged. Nope, stop. Gosh dang it, hold on. Eat now? Why you want me to eat on your stream so bad, huh? It's blinking at me. Why is it blinking at me? There we go. Okay. Got worried. Food! Okay, okay. I mean, you've already had me. I was eating zucchini and a peach earlier. I'll eat some scalloped potatoes. They're hot. Got it right off the stove. Oh. Mmm. Now, I do have to be careful because they're very cheesy. And I am lactose intolerant. Living life on the edge! And by the edge, I might, I mean, maybe in the bathroom for an hour. Oh, hold on, let me. There we go. Get the music back. Oh. I should turn this vampire Myobitan. No, you won't. I should turn like this vampire Myobitan into like a big picture for Halloween. Ooh. Sneeze. I was having like, for some reason, my tummy last night really was bothering me. It felt like I had like a big rock right in my tummy. Maybe not quite, but it felt like very just. I felt better after I had my nice warm shower the next day. So I don't know. Maybe it was my muscles. Excuse me. That's what and eating stuff you shouldn't eat. Hold on, I know what. I think the long and short of today's lesson is Myobi's lived a weird life. It's just, I mean, I guess I'm a weird person, the fact that I'm a horror, but I don't, like, actively go out and seek bizarre situations, so it's always interesting when weird stuff happens. Oh, no. Never mind. My quality! Uchuchuu! At least my arm is safe. Maybe I shouldn't. You see the other one? Yeah, hold on. Vampire! Well, I can't change the settings you chose, and I know my bitrate isn't super high. Do you know how many people live in this house? Yeah, pulled up the long parts. I'm a sexy vampire. I'm handsome. Is high quality? That's the first time I've heard 480p referred to as high quality. Goodness gracious, how do you get any details in what you're watching? No, wait. Oh, wrong thing. Yeah. You'd be surprised. You want me to set a screen? Nah, it's fine. It's gonna sound like it, but honestly, I don't care that much. Not to sound like rude. Stars get a little costume too! Her best star. I don't know, Duke, so you haven't been here a lot. I don't even know if you make it that high on the credits nowadays. Of, like, Stardust production, or... I think your title's been usurped. Maybe not there. We got 38k because of missiles. Why are you blowing me up so big? Thank you for the bits. My Myobi portfolio means nothing. Maybe we should have some bits that are longer so it looks more scraggly. Yeah. Also, I just because I saw there was a content creator I like who is very goth. And part and parcel of that is wearing makeup, you know? And obviously, me being who I am, fantastic, excellent choice, A+. You look amazing, sir. But apparently, lately, he's been getting some flack for wearing makeup. And that reminded me of when I was in high school, too, of getting made fun of for thinking guys wearing makeup looked pretty. Again, that's what makeup is supposed to do. It's the imprintification goops. You know? Wear that eyeliner, King. You look fantastic in that eyeshadow. Anytime a beautiful man is made fun of for, like, or is harassed out of wearing his eyeliner or his makeup, an angel loses its wings. I won't have it. It's 2025, people. Grow up. Don't know, actually. I did give a name for a reason. I don't want you, like... I don't know. Let people feel pretty. Let people feel good in what they wear and what they do. It's such a weird thing for me to get upset about, but just to normally, like, let people do what they want. But then, like, on top of it, of just remembering bullshit from high school, of, like, actually, you're wrong! Gonna hit people with sticks. Yobi's the beautiful and super fan, so it's not weird at all. Yes. I alone have perfect and exquisite taste. And I'm always morally correct. I don't care if you have to call it guy liner in order to help your masculinity or whatever. But, like, you put it on. You want to wear it, if you want to look lovely and stuff, like, don't. You're not less manly for wearing eyeliner. You're not less handsome or cool. You just look pretty. That's a good thing. Myobi and wrong cannot be using in the same sentence. Unless it's Myobi can never be wrong. I don't know. It is a surprising argument to be hearing, especially in 2025. I thought we were past this. But I don't know. I still hear, like, older folks, older human folks, I guess what you would call older. I'm older than time itself. Being, like, if they see, like, a guy with long hair, still giving them grief or things like that. Actually, there's some people who are, like, I heard in their 20s giving someone grief, like one of their guy friends grief for having long hair. What year are we in? I want to see this beautiful. I don't think you would find him beautiful, Duxel. Not because he isn't beautiful, but I think it's more of like the tastes in between me and you are different. Look at you guys in your little spoopy ghost costume! You're so cute! I'm starting to get into that kind of zone out, just da da da. Like, I'm happy, but I'm just kind of, like, spaced out. Look at you little guys. Look at you in your little costume. Some more shape. Ooh, that might be too much. Precious. Ooh, shoot. Hands are kind of shaky. Precious. Some I'm still kind of sad. Also, you know, you see stuff about guys like, well, guys' fashion doesn't really have a lot. Open up your brain. Get a bit more creative. And go to the women's section. But all they have is, like, straight leg pants and, like, t-shirts. Buy a vest! Get some trip pants. Accessorize. I'm broke, but I know how to dress well. Get creative. Sew things onto your shirt. I will hydrate. Thank you. Men's fashion doesn't have to be boring. If all you're doing is like the only way you look at fashion is what's available like at Target, like obviously you're not going to find a lot. Broaden your search. Look at different fashion styles. Find what you like. Spooky ghost. Maybe I should have made you little bats if I'm a vampire. Look at you. Look at... That's not quite right, but look how cute you are! My little spoopy ghosties! My little spoopy ghosties! Ooh! Like your usual chime sounds, but like they have more of a ghosty echo feel to them. Oops. Very cute! Very cute! I'm gonna eat some of my potatoes. Yep. Yep. Oh. They're advertising premium to me right now, and it's just not gonna happen. I'm not giving you my money! Mm. These are good potatoes. The leggy Bernarf up there. I wonder... I'm not really good at drawing animals. Like, real animals. I wonder if... I gotta... He's in the eye! The predecessor of all modern VTubers. I wonder if I can... maybe... I'm doing this from my brain memory, so it might not be good. He looks much angrier than I meant him to look. Can I, like, soften those eyes? Yeah! Sphinx! A little baby bingies. A little baby bingies. That didn't look. Hold on. I gotta fix that. Oops, that's not quite right. Figure out where his body's going. Uncooked chicken. Another hydrate. Thank you. Wolfie is gonna single-handedly make sure I'm hydrated. Someone's gotta, because heaven knows I'm not good about doing it myself. Their little bumpy backs. Little bony bumpy backs. Maybe I sent it out too. Thank you. It's a combined effort. I recognize this. No friend, they have a 10-minute cooldown for the hydrate. Still get a lot of them redeemed though. You're on a mission. Oh, I meant to put him on a different layer. Well, hold on. Did I move him? Hi, little Bingus. Oh wait, that's not what I want. I wanted to. Can't remember by cut. Okay. And then wait. Can I merge? I didn't mean it for it to be a. Merge down, please. There we go. Cause that's. Yeah, that's good. Maybe I should move you over though. Oh, nope. Meh. You can tell I don't use Clip Studio Paint that often, actually. There we go. I don't know, the little sphinxy cats feel particularly very Halloween-like, don't they? Did I do a good job for doing it from memory? Maybe it should have been more fleshy. He's just a little guy. This part kind of turned out funny, but we're fucking we ball. Sphinx! That's too much. Beh. Do a little. Nope, that's too much. Do a little highlight in the eyes. You can add so much life to a drawing of a character just by adding the little highlight in the eyes. That being said, it can make it that powerful when you take it away. Like, ah, the light, their hope in humanity, gone, dead. Make this. Dang it. I said taking a break and then coming back doing stuff, but I guess it's always a signifier that when I take a break, that's getting towards like the end of my energy. And also, you know, because it's dark out, so my brain is like, oh, you're done now. No more. Now we wind down. I'll at least draw one more thing. But what? Got some real cute stuff. Ooh. I have still more peach to eat in these potatoes. What if I drew like a little demon friend? A little hey guy. Over here. Over here. Oops. Yeah. Sorry. Like, Luckily, though, how I'm set up right now, because I set up a little differently, I didn't really hurt my back this time, which is really nice. Because usually when I draw at my computer, my shoulders and my upper back really start complaining. Because I just naturally kind of slide into an suboptimal position for like long periods, but it's also the most comfiest position I can do for drawing. I'm gonna give him a little like, you know, like the feet Golbeat. Oh my goodness, Golbat has. Gotta give him those little feet. It's like an old style little demon. Little kind of cartoony spindle feet. Ah! Damn it. I was trying to think earlier today, like, I don't know why. I think it's just because I heard the phrase 360 no scope and I haven't heard that in a long time. But like, what would be the art equivalent of 360 no scope? And it would absolutely be drawing the line correctly on the first time. Oh! Oh, my computer just did something that spooked me. OBS had a hiccup. But it says we're still good. Maybe make it thinner. Yeah! Do it like drawing the line correctly on the first try instead of having like Control Z. At least for digital art. I think that would be the 360 no scope of art. Of course, if I'm making a new little guy, this means I'm gonna need you guys to name this new little guy. So, don't give me him now! But start thinking about what you want to name him. Oh, this wing turned out better. Hold on. I'm gonna erase the first one. Like, trying to get the other eye to match. Trying to get the other wing to match. I bet I didn't hear a thing. I said, think about what you want to name this guy. Because I'm gonna ask. Once I'm done. Every little guy needs a little name. How do I want to... Or do I want to do... Yeah, don't tell me yet. Just think on it. Oops. Feel like I've seen this design somewhere before, actually. Oh no, am I unoriginal? Give him a little tail. A tail? I'm getting ahead of you, little freaks. And then I want to put a little bow on it. Oops. Tails are the best. Just add a cuteness factor. Doesn't matter what kind of tail. Like a big slappy, or something thin and elegant, something feathery, something fuzzy. Tails are just good. I feel like his eyes should be more pointed down, like, eh. Hold on, let me see if I can. It's easier to redraw them than try and rotate them. Yeah, that's the eyes of a little mischief maker. Bleh. Ah, he's cute! Okay, I had kind of an idea of what colors I wanted to give him. Nope, that's a bit too dark for... Or I should make the line art darker, because I... Hold on. Should make it darker, so... There we go. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Sorry, this is freaking ads. I'll be touching no banner. Yeah, I think this is the color I'm looking for. Oh, messy, 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 messy. There was this one art, I do not remember the name, because I followed them several years ago. And I feel bad because they were a Japanese artist and they ended up blocking me because apparently they were blocking... I never commented or anything, but they blocked a lot of English-speaking people on Twitter just because apparently they got harassed a lot. I don't know the full extent of whatever, but it was sad. But they drew these characters that were like dragon boys. But there was something about like how they did the anatomy of like where the tail connects and everything that was really good. I don't know how to describe it. I wish I could have like studied their art more before I got locked out. I just wanted to draw a Bingus cat, a sphinx. I'm a wizard! Thank you for the hat. He looked angrier, even angrier than before, but I tried to soften him up. But the wrinkles. The wrinkles! Bingus. Bingus cat feels appropriate for Halloween. And now I'm just drawing a little demon friend. A little imp. Which I will be asking for a name for at the end, so everybody think of one. What do I want that more? More that color or more this color? Now is Myobitan's getting ready to wind down for the day. This is our last doodle. Yeah, his face is on a screen. Bleh. Don't give me the... Don't give me it yet! I haven't asked yet! Hold on. You're jumping the gun! So cutiful. Hee hee. Thank you. Probably should put a little, like... to show that to screen. Zoom in a bit so I can get his... His edge is a little cleaner. Oops, wrong color. I want it more blue for the bow. I can't really tell. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know why I was feeling blue, but maybe not blue. Maybe push it more towards pink. Oh, that looks cute. Be a little more purplish. Red would be good. I was wondering, but I wondered if that was too predictable. You know, like I've seen it before. Orange. Interesting. Oops. Let's see what orange would look like. That is cute. But it also feels that maybe if I make it brighter. What about yellow? No, I think the red might be. Oops. Might be our go-to. Some fancy name for it. Beige. Not quite all white for the teeth, but. And then, like. The lines, the little lines should be the same purple as his body. Okay! Fellas! And by fellas, I mean stores! Give this little guy a name. Red one says 20% page. I am gonna keep it with this red. Now I look to you for name. Now is the time! Tell me! I have him, damn it! Gwen Stefani? Imdel? Beef. Imdel feels like a real name. Beef is funny. Are those our two suggestions? His name? Beef Stroganoff. Chicken sandwich. It sounds like you're just hungry, Bee. Float. Beef Stroganoff. Splort. That's kind of cute. Should I put it to a vote? That might be the best way to do it. Hold on. New poll. What's this guy's name? Okay, we're gonna put Imdel? Victor? I feel like that's predictable. Imdel? Beef Stroganoff? Whoop! Oh, I tapped my mic. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. Victor Tichter, hold on. Splort. Sebastian's pretty good. Hold on. Sebastian. Like, that one's predictable, but it's also very classic. Hold on, we're not gonna have enough people for all these. But every viewer would have to vote. Alright, I'm starting the poll. Splort, you love Splort? Huh? Vote now on your device! So far, Splort is in the lead. Right here, this guy. We got 2 votes so far. His catchphrase is Splort. Oh! 3 votes in. Ah! Oh. Bit of the pit came off in my mouth of the peach. Oh no. Alright, we only got a few seconds remaining. I thought Beef Stroganoff would have gotten a vote. That one was pretty funny. Situation. Okay, now you're just making fan fiction. Only a few seconds left. Keep Beef Stroganoff for another day. Fair. It's a pretty good name. We have a winner! Thank you for suggestions. Welcome to the world! Splort. Welcome, Splort. Now to the Myobitan of little guys. This was fun. Excuse me. With Imdal coming in second. Epilepsy. Bleh. 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 Welcome, Splort. Alright. Me. Oh, that's not what I meant. I'm gonna trim this image a bit. Just cut off the excess. Ah. And then I'll post this on Discord and on Twitter. Like he's saying, Splort. Splort off! You gotta be splorting me! He, like, is desperately trying to make it, like, take off as, like, a catchphrase and, like, no one else is doing it. Right, okay, let me save it now. Save. Stop splorting everywhere! Splort, damn it! I'm gonna post it right now so I don't forget. I'm gonna post it right now on Twitter. Hold on. I'm pulling it up. a Halloween doodle page from stream today. Also, welcome our newest, little friend, Split. And post. Woo! I guess I do too. You guys look so cutie-ful in your little costume. In your little costume. Should I post that stream? Yeah. My stream, I can do whatever I want. Stretch. I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thank you for being so patient with stream having to get pushed back. I kind of couldn't do anything because there's people working on the house and I didn't feel right just walking through that. Like, I'm gonna go to, get breakfast and take a shower. And it's like, there's people here. Good stream. Thank you. This was fun. I'm gonna let the music play in the background a bit, but I'm gonna turn it down. Okay! But tomorrow, ideally, we should have our schedule out for next week, and I really want to finish up the first Silent Hill. I might put some more spooky games, because honestly, Silent Hill went over real well, so I might put more for the week. Kablowy! Kablooey! Oh, Wolfie, why is your back hurting? You're not the one drawn. But I might try and see if I could do some more spookies for next week. Yeah. If you have, thank you for the headpads. If you haven't joined already, join the Discord with !Discord, or you could follow me on Twitter. These are the two best ways to get up to date on schedules and changes and events. But thank you for hanging out with me today and letting me jibber jab and drawing with me. Or just watching me draw, I guess. Thank you. I drew him from my memory. Thank you for being here. I know I say it a lot, but I think it's important. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me and letting me jibber jabber and draw and be silly. So, thank you. His back keeps on. He just gets real long. How long does Rasputin still have? Because I'll absolutely, yeah, it's only got a few seconds. I'll let this song finish out before we go to our credits. I'll try to be on Twitch more. Would love to have you. Also, for people who don't know, you can get to, stop it. You can get to the YouTube with !Socials. That's where the VODs go, and that's where this one will go. This one will go. But you sleep well too. Take care, everybody. Let's go to our ending credits. Yeah, there you go. But I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for talking with me. Thanks for having fun with me. Yeah, the Discord. We're not streaming tomorrow, but I should have the schedule out tomorrow. Yeah. Hope you take care of yourselves. And, I hope the music's not good. Hope you take care of yourselves. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening, your night, whatever. Oh, I didn't even think about a raid. Let me see who's streaming right now. I don't think anyone we really know. No one we know. It's fine. We'll just end stream for today. Okay. I love you all very much. I'll see you later. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! I'll see you later. I am waving my hands. You will have to take my word for it. Big waves. Big waves. See you later. Bye-bye. Happy spooky. Ooh. Bye. Bye!